All right, so we're joined by Brendan Kane, and I apologize, I should have a proper bio to introduce you, but I'll just say that Brendan is an expert in the Irish language and has spent some time in Ireland learning about it. Hopefully I got all that part right. And he's going to tell us more with kind of an Irish language 101, and then he's going to read a fairly popular poem that has also been turned into a song that some of you might have heard before by folks like the Dubliners. It's often performed by pub bands. So take it away. Thank you for joining us, Brendan.
All right, good to be on, Chef. Technical show. Diachet. Dia. Dia. Chit. Dia. Chit. Come on. So, dia chit. Dia's Moira. Alright, so we get this. So, diachit is hello. So it means God to you. Diachit. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, we'll say it together after me. 1, 2, 3, diachit. You guys are ready for the Gaeltacht. Now, Ireland being as Ireland is, and you will know, if you greet somebody by saying God to you, you want to keep within that ecclesiastical spirit, and you want to give that blessing back. So you say God and Mary to you. So it's diachit, and the response then is dia's Moira. So who do you suppose Moira is? Mary. Right, so God to you, God and Mary to you. Alright, so if you can do this for me, somebody just pick a partner and say diachit to that person. And that person's then say dia's Moira-chit back. So find a friend. Sorry, Sandy, my wife is over there alone. So remember, diachit, dia's Moira-chit. Ready? Go. All right. Sounds good. Can I have a volunteer pair to stand and deliver Australia? Yes? You're on. All right, up you go. Come on, give him a hand. Give him a hand. So one person's going to say hello, the other person will say hello back. And then you can switch roles. All right, give it up. Magalore. All right, so you now all know how to say hello to somebody. So when you're in the Gaeltacht, you'll be able to greet people. All right, so what I'm going to do is on your little handout, and this is a little intro to Irish, as Mark said in Irish 101, that I did at the Chapman Public Library, and I left that on because my wife, Sandra, who's in the corner, is the Chapman Public Library Director, so I wanted to give a little shout out to them. So on one side of this, you have a little bit of information about the Irish language. So known as An Gaeilge, or An Gaeilge down south in Kerry, or An Gaelic up in Donegal. Irish is one of 6 Celtic languages. On one side of that family of languages is Irish, Scots Gaelic, and Manx. Anybody know where Manx is from? The Isle of Man. Isle of Man. So think about Manx cat. Think about the Manx language. So those 3 languages are very similar. On the other side of the Celtic language family are 3 languages. Welsh is the biggest one. Somebody say Cornwall. That is indeed Cornish. Breton. Where is Breton speaking? Spoken. Brittany. Yeah. It's funny. I did meet somebody who's Breton speaker. I'm like, oh, how many Breton speakers are there? Francis said, none. They're in Brittany. Sorry, brother. All right. So very quickly, it is the Irish language. It has the oldest non-classical writings in existence in Western Europe. So it is the oldest vernacular written language that we have record of. Old Irish is the iteration of the language between 600 and 900, lots of material. Middle Irish, early modern Irish. There is now a website that I started called Dave.org to help you read it if you're interested. And then modern Irish, which is the language we speak today. Those areas in Ireland where Irish is spoken as a daily language, it's known as the Gaeltacht. What are those places? And some of you have been to them. Somebody name me the Gaeltacht area. Anybody know? Where are the Gaeltachts? On the Weo? Yep. Mayo. Excellent. Anybody else? Galway. Donegal. Kerry. West Cork. But there's also a Gaeltacht in Meath. Right? So they moved people out of Connemara, out of the Connemara Gaeltacht, and they moved them into County Meath. That's Rathcarn. There's also one in Waterford, which is Unrhyme, right? Or Ring, sometimes they say. There are three main dialects. This is South, Kerry, Middle, Connemara, Donegal. Just to give you a difference, like some of the difference in the sounds, and I'm going to run you through this very quickly, but in Connemara, and you will all do this, and it's going to be exciting and fun, you're going to ask people how they are doing, and you're going to say King too, if you're in Connemara. But if you want to ask somebody how they're doing in your Donegal, you say Catia Martalton. But if you're down south of Munster and Kerry or West Cork and you want to ask somebody how they are, you say Clontarton. So there are very distinct differences in the dialects. Why call it Irish rather than Gaelic? Because Scottish Gaelic, right? So this is a way to differentiate between Scottish Gaelic and Irish Gaelic. All right. Super quickly, because this is super nerdy stuff. This is just for you to take home and have fun. All right. Irish is a VSO language.